What is going on YouTube? My name is Saleem and it's time to review the 1991 classic Point Break. And right off the bat, wait, why am I wearing sunglasses? I don't know. Cause I'm an FBI agent. Sorry, I had to do that. But yeah, um, that was a bad Keanu impression. I apologize. I'll give you guys a better one. Don't worry. But let me just get into the plot really quick. Um, I guess I kind of have to spoil this movie, but I'll break it down. So, Keanu Reeves is an FBI agent and he's chasing a group of surfers. These surfers are bank robbers, so that's why he's chasing them down, and the FBI wants him to investigate. And he goes undercover, and uh, Keanu Reeves is just so likable because he's a blank faced guy, but he has enough charisma to the point where he's likable, and he kind of comes across as a nice guy. So I mean, yeah, sorry, something went wrong with the recording, but it's fine now. So yeah, he comes across as a likable yet somewhat blank-faced guy, but his acting in this movie is fine. I mean, this isn't my favorite Keanu Reeves performance, but whatever. I'll give him some credit. I mean, he did a fine job for what this movie asked for, I guess. I mean, Catherine Bigelow directed this movie, and not too many action movies are directed by women, but I'll give her some. I'll give her credit where credit is due. This is a good movie. I mean, not that it's a bad thing that it's directed by a woman. That's perfectly fine with me. I don't care. But it's a cool action movie. I mean, it's a dumb, fun '90s action movie. That's basically. I could just end the review right now, but I can't actually because I need to talk about more things. Talk about the cast. Patrick Swayze, great villain. I don't know if Bodhi is his best performance, but I don't know. I liked him in this character, and I feel like Bodhi might be his most memorable character of all the ones he's played. But he's a good actor. I mean, yeah, sure, you might not have liked Roadhouse or his other movies, but I don't know. I personally just find him enjoyable to watch, and just I guess rest in peace. So, anyways, let's see. Lori Petty, I felt like she was kind of forgettable. I don't know. She was the love interest. Again, just like in Spider-Man, I didn't really care for the whole love story or like whatever relationship she had with Johnny Utah. I was just like, I just want to see him investigate, like just, the FBI stuff was more interesting than than the love story, but I don't know. That's just what I thought when I was watching Point Break. But yeah, I mean, uh, Gary Busey, I have to talk about him. He is just so much fun to watch because when he goes off, he Gary Busey might be a crazy person. That's the thing. That's why he's so perfect for these kinds of roles because he plays crazy so well. I mean, I don't know if he is crazy, but I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's cool to see Gary Busey do a movie like this. I mean, I don't know how do you make this movie today? There's really no way unless you said it in the '90s, but I know they remade it. I didn't see the remake, but I just heard it was terrible. So, yeah, I don't know. Just certain movies shouldn't be touched. I feel like, yeah, just they talked about a Point Break sequel for a long time, but I don't know, never really went through with it. But sorry, I'm getting off track. First thing I want to talk about is things I liked. The action, number one, fantastic. Really, I mean, most '90s action movies, at least the ones I'm about to review, they're just so much fun. They're just so much fun, and they kind of know what they are. Like Face Off, for example, that was another '90s action movie. It knew what it was. That's why it didn't take itself too seriously, and it also like walked the line of cheesy yet memorable. It just had that '90s like fun that made it memorable, I guess. So when you watch a movie like Point Break, it's a little bit memorable because it's the nostalgia, I guess. But I don't know. I wasn't really alive in the '90s. I mean, well, technically I was, but anyway. So yeah. I mean, I didn't see this movie in theaters, that's for sure. But yeah. Anyways, cinematography is fantastic. Really, I mean, whoever the cinematographer was, I don't know, but they did a great job on this because it's just the skydiving scene, especially that was fantastic and whatnot, and the surfing looks really nice. It's almost montage worthy of just you know, all the shots and everything. There's a lot I could say about this movie. Yeah, I mean, what else can you say? I mean, there aren't too many movies where you see Keanu Reeves kick a dog. I mean, wow, I- imagine imagine what John Wick would think of that. But yeah, let's see what else. Oh, Keanu Reeves almost gets killed by a lawnmower, which again, it's like, see, Point Break has moments like that in this movie that just, they're memorable, they stand out and whatnot. And as ridiculous as it sounds, you know, him kicking the dog and almost getting killed by a lawnmower, and you know, him jumping out of a plane without a parachute. I mean, you don't see that in a lot of movies nowadays. I don't know. I feel like certain movies nowadays are just kind of boring, or maybe they're just bland. You know, I don't know. Maybe I'm just not surprised by these things anymore. But you know, when I watched Point Break for the first time, it really did stand out to me. I can understand why people love this movie. It's almost a cult classic. I don't know if I can call it that, but you know, yeah, I mean, it has a fan base, and they have this event out in LA called Point Break Live, where they basically do a play based on the movie, and you read the script off of cue cards, and yeah, and then you end up sounding like Keanu Reeves when you read the lines, because you're looking at a cue card, and you know, you kind of have to squint to see what's going on and whatever. But yeah, yeah, I mean, sorry, I'm blanking. There's not much else I can say about this movie. I'm just gonna keep it short. And one sentence that describes this movie is 100% pure adrenaline. I can't speak. 100% pure adrenaline. I'm keeping that in the video. I don't care. But yeah, yeah, I really enjoyed Point Break. It's one of my favorite 90s action movies. On a scale of, fine, I'll rate the movie for you guys. On a scale of 1 through 10, 1 being the best, 10 being the worst. That's my review scale for those of you who don't know. I'm gonna give this movie 4. 4 out of 10. I really enjoyed this movie. It's not the most rewatchable movie. It's not a movie I would watch over and over again, but you know, it's fun. It has quotable lines. Utah, give me 2. I am an FBI agent. And you know, just so many great lines. And yeah, it's just a fun 90s action movie, you know. What more can be said? I mean, is there a 90s action movie you want to see me review? And sorry it took so long, but I'll try and get my Spider-Man review up soon. I know I'm a little bit sad because it took this long, but yeah. Wow. I am very lazy. But yeah, thank you for watching, and goodbye.